Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Backpacktrader Trading Room Crude Oil Inventory Report for Wednesday, September the 11th, 2024. Please note the required risk disclosure. This room is for educational and information purposes only. It is not to be considered individual financial advice. Trading of this type carries substantial risks and should only be attempted with funds you can afford to do without. All right. No additional sessions today, so we're done with the disclosure. Crude is in a long trade that's already gone past money management, so we'll look for new trades there. $1 and almost $1.70 range today. Unleaded also in a long trade that's gone to money management. Counterpunch crude chart is flat at the moment. Chart okay. Report comes out at 10:30. We'll start taking trades at 10:32. Wait 2 minutes. Less than 2 minutes to the report coming out. And still in the long trade. And the report is out. So I'll take that. Looks like that's a reaction trade, and it's gone too far, so we'll look for something else. That's so far the extent of our reaction range on the short side. And there's our reaction range on the long side. More short side reaction. Still going down. All right, coming into our trade window, unleaded and spotlight crude both at session lows. And obviously, as is the 377 tick, nothing there to be taken. Both of our spotlight charts are short, but not trades that we can get involved in. So we'll wait for a new setup. Filtered trade on the 377 tick. That's a chop zone filter. You see the chop zone dots on the histogram below, and we're attempting to go against the 50 EMA, so that's why that's filtered out. And once again, long trade. Give it an extra tick, make it 6607. And it popped through on us. There's our trade. And coming back to get us in the trade. So let's get our orders in proper positions. 6584 for the stop. Target 1 and target 2. Going back and forth. Unleaded picked up a long also. It's just stopped out. 377 has quite a bit of activity. We've got a stop and reverse. 88, that'll go to 86, and key level to 84. So we'll reverse at the stop if we get there. So we'll make that a sell stop market. And put it right there. It did trigger unadjusted. New long trade on the on unleaded. Looks like we got a successful short. That's long stop and reverse to short. Looks like we may have had a couple of stop and reverses there. Looking like very likely we're going to stop out here. And there we go. Stop where it belongs. Target one where it belongs, and then I can move my markups. Oops, that's not the entry. I'll come down 2 ticks. Money management. And bring our second target up where it belongs. There we go. Second trade, this looks like it's the preferred direction. Looks like we have just about a success. That's a second full stop out on unleaded. Unleaded's having a tough morning. Had a tough time this morning on the 9 a.m. regular session. We got almost even, and then had a couple of losses. Was back 133 ticks. And there's another stop and reverse possibility. That'll be 96. 96, not 95. Triggered unadjusted again, so it will remain valid. In no man's land. And stopping and reversing. Back to long. Looked like it wanted to go down. Ends up stopping and reversing back to the long side. Looks like I got to get my target down here. Making a run. Just missing money management. That is the third trade. Let's see what happens. Looks like we're kind of getting caught up in the noise. Third long trade triggered in. And it looks like it may have stopped. Actually, the stop and reverse may have been avoidable, so we may still be in the long. Now, no. Stop and reverse would have been it. Nine, so that would have been at 86.04. Yeah, where did we get down to? Looks like we got to 86.02. Probably in the trade. And that would have been a full loss. trade number 3. And three consecutive full losses. Actually, the third one was a stop and reverse, and then a full loss on the fourth trade. So I would stand down at this point there. Still in the long trade on Spotlight Crude chart. And that will be in stop and reverse exit at 87. Triggered unadjusted. And I'll put it at 86 with that spike far prior. '86 would not be where I would typically want to put it, but don't want to adjust too much either. And it does stop us out. So tough morning. Down 90 ticks. Not a good day. It looks like the 377 is just meandering at this point. So stop and reverse, stop and reverse, stop and reverse. Successful long. It was a full stop out actually on the short side. Successful long there. Well, money management long there. Break-even stop. His target would have been target 3. Short trade looks like it was successful. Yeah, minimum 10 tick and just a few ticks on the trail. Not enough. And that's just a partial. Never got to target 2. Long stop and reverse to short ended up being the partial. Successful long short there. Long was a stop and reverse. Short trade. Yeah, 377 didn't look good at all, and just couldn't get it going one way or the other. None of our 3 charts really being able to make significant gains. Now we get a winning short on the Spotlight Crude chart, but we are no longer in the session. We took our 3 trades. Almost a full loss, a very small stop and reverse loss. Actually, 2 small stop and reverse losses. It ends up being 90 ticks on the day. It looks like all three charts were probably 377 is the closest to being positive, but it didn't do enough positive, I don't think, to overcome the stop and reverses. So losses all around today. Difficult session. Questions or comments? That was a quick session. Now we go back to the long side, so still push the session low down another 30 ticks. I don't see anything that anybody wants to discuss, so I will call it a morning and see everybody tomorrow. We'll be at it again tomorrow morning at 9:30. See everybody then.